I am just a few minutes early, which is fine. Hello, Tank, my sweet bestie. I hope you are fine. And yes, thank you for reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm a little bit early just because I have some fun things I want to show you that I got in the mail today. One of them, especially for Mishi's PJ pop-up, I got some new Hello Kitty pajamas. And it's got little kitties on the legs. Then I got these, but it came missing the shorts that go with it for pajamas. So they have to resend me the whole thing. Hi, Leslie. Then I got a couple of really cool diamond paintings. Shalom, Lacey. I got this cute little one that has like a little farm girl with her dog in the farmhouse in the back. And then I got this little cute one of a little girl pretending to be a bride, and she's putting her lipstick on. Hi, Deb. I'm glad you made it. Welcome in, everybody. Then the last thing I got in the mail, and then I promise we'll start trivia, was as soon as Rena dropped this, I had it in my cart and ordered, and I absolutely love it. It is the version 2 of Mishi's Purple Teal. Is that not gorgeous? That is her version 2. Hello, Ivy. So, I was so happy. I ordered it late Thursday night or early Friday morning, and I got it today. So, I was so happy to have gotten that. I actually think Mishi's version 2 is prettier than the first one, just because the purple makes the teal stand out so much more. Hi, Sherry. How is your mom doing, hun? I am still sending lots of prayers your way. You agree, Tank? And for categories tonight. Hi, May. Welcome in. Categories tonight. I did as much as what I could that you guys had asked for. Our first category will be obscure alcoholic beverages. No blockages. Oh, that is awesome, Sherry. Oh, thank goodness for that. That is absolutely a blessing. No blockages. Whew. I will continue to keep you and your mom, your whole family in my thoughts and prayers. Second category is strange ways to die. Third category is strange state laws. Yes, there was more. Strangest sports, dog breeds, bands, dairy farm trivia, and then the last one is snakes and spiders. Yeah. And after we are done here, hopefully Mishi will be ready for her PJ pop-up. On the last category, yeah, I don't like snakes and spiders either, but it was one you guys had all suggested, so I did it. But we're going to start with category number 1, which is obscure alcoholic beverages. Question number 1. For generations, the Japanese people have specialized in an alcoholic beverage called sake or sake. What fermented grain is used to make this drink? Lois had the very first correct answer, rice. But yes, Sherry got it, Kim got it, Tank got it, Lacey got it, Deb got it, Leslie got it. Yep, rice. Oh, I got bit by something on my ankle outside. It's itchy. Number 2. Green chartreuse is an unusual liqueur dating from the 17th century. It has some of the same origins as Benedictine. By using the names as clues, what group of people distilled this beverage? And Ivy in left field. Hi, son. Monk's green chartreuse is an unusual liqueur dating from the 17th century. It has some of the same origins as Benedictine. By using the names as clues, what group of people distilled this beverage? Shorten it up. Hi, Tina. You guys got monks. I'll accept monks because it does say that. It's Catholic monks, but I'll accept monks as an answer. I can't help it, Ivy. I just grab the questions and write them down. I think out of all the categories, these first 2 were pretty lengthy. Number 3. From the new to the old, the making of mead is so old that some historians claim that it may be prehistoric in origin. There is physical evidence that the Chinese were brewing mead as far back as 7000 BC. From what natural product is mead made? Nope, you're not late, Tina. That's only the second question from category 1. Honey, 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 honey. If you said honey, you are absolutely correct. You guys are killing it tonight. Hugs, Diana. Thank you for coming in. Yes, honey. Number 4 is true or false. Wooden barrels that are used to age liqueurs can be used more than once. True or false? Hi, Pebble, sweetheart. True, true. False, true, true, true. False, true, true, true. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mishi. The correct answer is true. They can be used more than once. Last one for this category. One of my favorites is a liqueur called Goldschlager. It is a type of cinnamon schnapps. Where does it get its name from? One of my favorites is a liqueur called Goldschlager. It is a type of cinnamon schnapps. Where does it get its name from? Yuck. It was just a trivia question. It's not my favorite. If I had to choose, I would take Jägermeister just because it tastes like black licorice. I seen a couple of you say because of the gold flakes in it. And yes, because of the gold floating in it. That's where it gets its name. Good job on the first category. You guys did really well on that. Category number 2, strange ways to die. I don't think I want to die in any 5 of these scenarios. Number 1, reported in the American Journal of Forensic Medicine and Pathology, 1989, a very healthy 40-year-old man went fishing in Tharman Lake, Ohio. It was the last he went fishing. What was it that killed him? Yeah, strange or dumb ways to die, you could say. A fishing lure, lightning, but by a fish. What type of fish? Catfish, a worm, an eel, Loch Ness. Any other guesses before I tell you the correct answer? Hit by a moose. Bitten by a trout, a shark. He used himself for bait, an alligator, alligator gar. Nope, it was actually a bluegill. He got killed by a bluegill. Little itty bitty tiny bluegill. Mauled by a polar bear. I love your guys' answers. You guys make me laugh and I love it. Number 2, the American Journal of Forensic Medicine and Pathology, 1987, a 58-year-old woman died of metal poisoning, but what caused it? Oh, there, did you get it? Thank you. Lead in her nail polish, her shower, her makeup, stepping on a nail. I'll repeat it. The American Journal of Forensic Medicine and Pathology, 1987. A 58-year-old woman died of metal poisoning, but what caused it? Deodorant, pierced tongue, copper pan, her wedding ring. I'll give you a hint. She ate something. Hi, Sherry. Aluminum. A tuna. Husband. Hi, Debbie. She ate a stack of coins. That's how she died. She ate a stack of coins, which therefore caused metal poisoning. Yep, a stack of coins. Doesn't say if it was pennies or dimes or nickels, but yeah, she ate a stack of coins. Yep, that's why it's called Dumb or Strange Ways to Die. I would love to see somebody do it without getting sick. I mean, I don't know if it was a stack like this or like this, but with some sauce. Number 3. In 1984, in Helsinki, Finland, a man who tried numerous times to commit suicide finally succeeded. What did he use? I would think that too, May, that you would choke on the coins. I mean, kids swallow pennies and dimes, but I mean, she had to have done it one by one by one. In 1984, in Helsinki, Finland, a man who tried numerous times to commit suicide finally succeeded. What did he use? Snow, poison mushrooms, a roll of coins. Nope, those aren't it. Salt water, rain, Finn cheese, nope. Something he hadn't seen before, nope. His vehicle, nope. Tulips, nope. The correct answer is sheep. He did it first and then the lady copied. He didn't eat anything. Sherry, he did not eat anything. The correct answer is a chainsaw. He finally committed suicide by using a chainsaw. That would be a very gnarly death. Ugh. Why would you want to use a chainsaw and cut yourself all up? He got hit by a falling piano. That is serious. Chainsaw and just cut yourself up. Number 4. Death by lightning is not that uncommon. However, lightning does not kill men and women in the same ratio. What is the ratio that lightning kills men and women? One to 5, 75 to 25, 2 to 1. One man for every 2 dead women. It says here that it kills 5 times more men than women. 5 times more men than women. So men, don't go out in the lightning storms. All right, last one for this one. Congratulations to Got That Tank. True story, we just lost a lady in Bixby that got killed a week ago or so by lightning. She went for a walk in the storm. Oh, Mishi, that's terrible. And you're still doing your PJ pop-up, I hope, because I got new pajamas just for it. All right, last one for this category. Director James Whale killed himself by managing to drown himself, made easier by the fact that he couldn't swim. Where did he do this at? Scroll up. And sawed off her arm. Not in his bathtub. Kim, you're close. Yeah, me too, Sherry. Standing under a tree, you'd be safer. No idea, bathtub. I did not see what Mishi said either. His shower. Sink, toilet. Nope. In his own swimming pool. He did it in his own swimming pool. Drowned himself in his swimming pool. Now for your guys' favorite category. Yeah, not safe at all, Diana D. You're right. Just like parking under an underpass. If it's raining really hard or hailing, it's extremely dangerous to park underneath a pass. It makes it more dangerous for other traffic. Strange state laws. You got it, Mishi. Why, Deb? To park underpasses when it's storming. For one, a lot of vehicles can't really see you. And two, if the people are trying to go around you and it's raining really hard, hydroplaning can cause an accident, flash flooding. If the water's uneven, it can all run and make that one lane extremely deep. It's just, they say it's not very good idea to park underneath a pass on a road or under a bridge. Just not a good idea. All right, strange state laws. Number one, in what state is it a misdemeanor to sell or barter the fur of domestic cats and dogs? In what state is it a misdemeanor to sell or barter the fur of domestic cats and dogs? I had a hydroplane experience. I was going down a hill, and the next thing I was going in the opposite direction. It's scary, Deb. It really is. Alaska, gross. Ohio, New York, Alaska, Texas, California, New Mexico. None of those are correct. And I agree, it is gross. I don't want the fur of a domesticated cat or dog. Illinois, it is in the lower 48. Kentucky, Alabama. I'll give you another hint. It starts with a D, as in dog. Oh no, Ivy. Yes, Delaware. Congratulations, Lacey, Louise, Deb, Sherry. Diana D. Ivy, do they know what house they gave it to that you can, hopefully, was it a neighbor that you can get it from? That's awful. No picture of it. They're supposed to send a picture. I I would be calling your UPS driver or store there in your town or closest to your town. Number 2, if you enter a frog in a jumping contest, you can't eat it if it dies during an event. In which state is this a law? If you enter a frog into a jumping contest, you can't eat it if it dies during an event. In which state is this a law? All states: Vermont, Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Texas, Louisiana, South Carolina, Missouri. It's none of those. Not Louisiana. It is a western state. You have to give it a funeral. California. Mandy got it. California. Good job. I should have stayed in bed today. Started with my coffee cup breaking when I poured water over my tea. I went out to Dollar Tree went out to Dollar Tree, go to the door, closed, no power. Came home, grabbed some cereal for Mom. Gosh, Sherry, I'm sorry. Yes, California. It is against the law if you eat a frog that dies in a jumping contest. You hit your niece's car. Oh my goodness, Sherry. I am so sorry, honey. Number 3. In what state is it illegal to harass or harm Bigfoot? You broke your Alice in Wonderland mug. California is crazy. You have to have a hunting license to kill mice, and you can't eat your frogs. Tank, Louise, Lacey, yes, Washington State. Bigfoot complaint to HR. Yep, it's actually in Skamania County. Yes, hunting license to kill mice. Can you sleep with your donkey or your camel? Oh my goodness, you guys, here we go again. You totally believe in Bigfoot? I would be scared. I live here in Washington State. Thank God it's the desert part. I'm in the southeast corner. All desert here. I don't have to worry about Bigfoot. Unless he wants to step on some goat heads and play around with tumbleweeds. Number 4. In which state is llama activities are at your own risk, meaning the state is not liable for any harm you might incur from interacting with llamas? Yes, it is against the law to bully him. It is illegal to harass or harm Bigfoot. In which state is llama activities are at your own risk, meaning the state is not liable for any harm you might incur from interacting with llamas? Oh no, Diana. Colorado, Arizona. Nope. Think further south. Not California. I'll give you a hint. It starts with a G, as in goat. Georgia. Yes. They are not responsible for any type of damage done to you from interacting with llamas. It is at your own risk. So if it spits on you or tries to trample all over you, it's at your own risk. Number 5. In which state is it illegal to fall asleep with your shoes on? Are you fool? Oh, mess with a llama. In which state is it illegal to fall asleep with your shoes on? It doesn't say whether in bed, couch, whichever. It's just illegal to fall asleep with your shoes on. I see New York, Vermont, Kentucky, Connecticut, North Dakota. Sherry, North Dakota, you got it. Good job. Do not visit North Dakota and fall asleep with your shoes on. It is illegal. If they still claim that, oh boy. I could use a day off from my hubby. He does it all the time. I I guess we can make it Oklahoma. You can just tell him that it's Oklahoma. It's illegal to fall asleep with his shoes on. That's a good question, Lacey. I wonder if they arrest homeless people for falling asleep with their shoes on. That is a very good question. I wished I knew the answer. I don't think these laws are really that, I guess, intact that they actually follow them. These are old state laws. Who's the enforcer of these laws, right? Yes, not enforced. Number 6. In what state is it illegal to fish while driving across a bridge? Yes, no longer on the books either. Some of them, I would believe, have been taken off. Yep, no napping in your recliner if you have your shoes on. Only if you're in North Dakota. In what state is it illegal to fish while driving across a bridge? I see Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Kentucky, every state. Who in the hell would do that? Louisiana should be all of them. Missouri, that is crazy. Florida, Luis and Pebbles, yes, Florida is the correct answer. You cannot fish driving over a bridge in Florida. Sherry got it too. Good job. Billy Bob would do it for Deb. Billy Bob would for Florida. Just whacked you anyways. Right? How are you gonna fish going over a bridge? You got your window down, fishing pole ready. You come up to the bridge and you get ready, and just as you're going across, you cast it. What if you catch a big whopper? Then you gotta stop. No, thank you. I'm not doing that. Number 7. Mustaches are illegal in this state, especially if the bearer is known to kiss people habitually. Your boat's on the trailer. You'll wind up in the river. Yes, the line would definitely look worse than yarn barf. Mustaches are illegal in this state, especially if the bearer is known to kiss people habitually. I see Alaska, Maine. Welcome back, son. Tennessee. A repeat. Alabama. Mustaches are illegal in this state, especially if the bearer is known to kiss people habitually. Let's see if anybody did get it. Maine, Alaska, Alabama, Nevada, New Jersey, those islands, Florida. Your neighbors never got a package. Richard Dawson didn't have a mustache. Yes, he just goes around kissing people. And he has a mustache. But in this state, it's illegal to do that. You ready for the correct answer? Indiana. If you have a mustache in Indiana, it is illegal to go around and kiss people. Last one for strange state laws. In what state is it illegal to interfere with the weather? In what state is it illegal to interfere with the weather? California, Texas, New Mexico, Washington, haha, Cali, Virginia. Did I see somebody put the answer? No. In Idaho, it's illegal to fish off the back of a draft. Nevada, Michigan, Alaska, New York. Nope, none of those are correct. The correct answer is Colorado. You cannot interfere with the weather in Colorado. It is illegal. Yes, Dan, what is a draft? It's illegal to fish off of it. Scandalous! Hello! We are on, what is this, our fourth category? Yeah, we're on our fourth category. Did you know that it's illegal to sell cars on Sunday in Michigan? Yes, that I did know. I was born and raised in Michigan. Lived there until 2005. Can't shovel snow while it's still snowing. There's tons more of the strange state laws. There really is. I was born in Grand Rapids, but grew up in Byron Center till my 6th grade year, then moved to Wayland and lived there till 2005 when I moved to Washington State. Misha, you were here at the very beginning, honey. See what I got today? Your version 2. Good night, Diana. Thank you for coming, honey. All right, next category is strangest sports. Number 1. What is, I don't know if it's Glima or Glima, Glima, sports. You have 2 cakes of the freedom coming, Sherry. Oh, you got your box too, but you'll open it on Sunday. I figured you got yours. Yes, Sandra. Ooh, yes. Yummy-licious. A clue. It is a national sport in another country. Sherry, you got part of it right. Tank, you got part of it right. Well, I'll give you wrestling. The national sport of Iceland, a form of wrestling. Mud wrestling. Yes, Iceland. Number 2. In bossa ball, what is used to propel players in the air? In bossa ball, what is used to propel players in the air? A slingshot? A bungee cord? Catapult? Fairy wings? Used to propel players in the air. Think inflatable. There you go, Mishi. Inflatable trampolines and mats is what's used to propel players in the air in bossa ball. I've never even heard of bossa ball. Number 3. This is a sport, I guess. That's what they say. What is extreme ironing? It's a beach sport. Who knew men playing on trampoline? You thought I said flares? Players. Number three, though, is what is extreme ironing? IRON, like ironing. Yep, extreme ironing. Ironing everything. Wall rock climbing. This is actually a sport where people iron clothing in unusual places, such as on top of a mountain or while scuba diving. Why would you iron your clothes on top of a mountain, let alone underwater when you're scuba diving? They're going to get wet. And I don't want to be electrocuted. That's the honest to God's truth, what it says. Extreme ironing is a sport where people iron clothing in unusual places. Exactly. How could you do it underwater? You'd get electrocuted. Who was born when that was invented, right? Number four, what is ferret logging? Cordless iron. So eye roll. What is ferret logging? Is that logging or legging? I can't even read my own writing. What is ferret, as in the pets, logging or legging? A sport using ferrets to make a dam, rolling down the river, rolling logs, making ferrets run on logs and water. I just can't put it into words. It's a sport where participants put live ferrets into their trousers. Putting ferrets down your pants. Yep. All right, Sandra, honey. Yeah, can you imagine me, she putting ferrets in your pants? No, thank you. I'll pass. All right. Last one for strangest sports. Glad you didn't say up your butt. Right? Who was bored? Number five. What is toe wrestling? What is toe wrestling? More intelligent men's. Oh, that's hamsters. Like thumb wrestling. I hate feet. Like thumb wrestling. It is like thumb wrestling, a sport where two people lock toes and try to pin opponent's foot down. Yeah, I could imagine that. That has to hurt. All right, guys, we have dog breeds, band trivia, dairy farm, snakes, and spiders. And we have about 10-15 minutes before we will do a raid over to Mishi's PJ pop-up. So, next category, dog breeds. Number one, where did Doberman Pinschers originate? Where did Doberman Pinschers originate? I don't like toes or my feet touched at any No way. Germany. If you said Germany, you are absolutely correct. You're still laughing about the ferrets? Oh my goodness. Number 2. Boxers are born with one of 3 coat colors. The most common are fawn, brindle, and what's the third? If you know the answer, put it down. Doesn't matter if anybody else is putting the same answer. It's not copying. We just do this for fun. This is just fun. Laugh, hang out, and just have a good time. If you said white, you are absolutely correct. Boxers are born with fawn, brindle, and white on their coats. Number 3. Rottweilers were originally used for what purpose? Rottweilers were originally used for what purpose? Not guard dogs. Think pebbles. You got it. They were used as herding dogs to herd cattle. Herding cattle. That is exactly what they were bred for. Good job. Number 4. What was the Akita originally bred for? They are big babies. Rottweilers are. And pit bulls the same way. It's just in the way you train your animals. What was the Akita originally bred for? Sled pulling, pulling a sled, rescue, pulling sleds, hunting. Pebbles, again, Sherry, yes, you two got it, hunting dogs. Akitas were bred for hunting. Bird dogs, yeah, they could hunt birds. Number 5. They're mean, if only I think, Michi, because people make them mean. All right. Number 5. What are 3 sizes of a poodle in the U.S.? What are the 3 sizes of a poodle in the U.S.? They're not social dogs. I myself personally would never own a pit bull or a Rottweiler. Standard miniature toy. You got it. Good job, Sherry. Toy, miniature, and giant. Standard, teacup, mini, standard. Teacup, mini, standard. You guys got it. Good job. Akita. Is that what you're talking about, Mishi? Akita not being a very nice type dog? You've had poodles since you were a kid. Poodles don't shed either. All right, let's see. Good police dogs. Number 6. What country did the Saint Bernard originate in? Akita is not for families. Okay. Oh, Yorkie poo. Oh. Yes, poodles were bred to be hunting dogs. And they can swim excellent. Switzerland, Switzerland, Sweden, Greenland, Switzerland, Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland is exactly where St. Bernards originate from. Akitas pick their person. You don't get to pick them, they pick you. Well, hi, Chris K. Welcome in. They scare you. I like little dogs, like little tiny dogs, like Spunky. He was a mini Chihuahua. Charlie was a little bit bigger than what I normally would like. He was a PAM'S, but I had to rescue him. I couldn't leave him. And let me tell you, I miss my boys something terrible. Last question for dog breeds. Why were boxers' tails originally docked, surgically shortened? A labradoodle. Hubby would lose his mind. I wouldn't mind having like a little Finn. I wouldn't mind having one like Finn. Finn would be as big as I would go, though. Balance just for looks. Nope. They were actually docked, surgically cut, and shortened to be more effective when used for hunting. Oh, corgis are so cute. All right. We're going to do dairy farm trivia, and then snakes and spiders, and then we will do a crafty raid over to Mishi's PJ pop-up. Dairy farm trivia. Number 1. How many compartments does a cow's stomach have? I see 4, 8, 11, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4. If you said 4, you are absolutely correct. You leaving, Chris? Have a good night, and thank you for stopping in. Number 2. How many gallons of milk will a cow make in one day? How many gallons of milk will a cow make in one day? Oh, thank you, Chris, for reminding about the thumbs. I see 1, 4, 6, 2, 6, 3, 3. My husband owns a family 6 to 7. Sherry, you are the closest one with the correct answer of 6 to 8 gallons on average. So, in one day, that's how much a cow can give in milk. On average, 6 to 8 gallons of milk a day. True or false? Cows only have teeth on the bottom of their mouth. gallons. Holy cow. Yep. True or false? Cows only have teeth on the bottom of their mouth. False. True, true, true. False, false, false. True. True, no upper teeth. False. The correct answer is true. They only have teeth on the bottom. You never looked at a cow's mouth? 50-50 chance? Yep. Number 4. What is the most common type of dairy cow? What is the most common type of dairy cow? That's a good question, Mishi. How do they do their grinding if they only have their bottom teeth? I see Jersey, Jersey, Holstein, Jersey, 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 brown cow, Milka, Holstein. If you said Holstein or Holstein, you're correct. That is the most common with their cud. Next question. How many pounds of milk are needed to make 1 pound of cheese? Keep saying chewing the cud, whatever that means. Sherry, you are kicking Heine, girlfriend. Yes. 10 pounds. How many pounds of milk are needed to make 1 pound of cheese? 10 pounds of milk. All right, guys, last category. And this one is just gonna creep me out because I don't like snakes or spiders. There's only 4 questions because they are kind of long. So we're gonna zip through these and then we can talk about a couple of things I wanted to ask you guys, and then we will do a crafty raid over to Mishi's. Snakes and spiders. Question number 1. This small blank, size of a fingernail, and with pentagon mark on its belly, this blank likes to congregate near humans, is active all year round, can live for 5 years, and has a bite similar to a wasp or a bee sting. What am I? Not a black widow. It's in a widow family, but it's not the black widow. I'm going to have nightmares as well. Not the brown recluse. Yes, scary spider, I would agree. You're scared now? Scorpion, wolf spider, nope. Single widow? No, not a single widow. It belongs to the widow family, and it's called a noble false widow. And that spider is the size of a fingernail. It does have a pentagon on its belly. It likes to be near humans, is active all year round, can live for 5 years, And then when it bites you, it feels like a bee sting. Yuck. Number 2, the largest of this breed, blank, lives in North America. It lives in burrows, feeds on insects. Apparently, some people liked it enough to make it the state blank. What am I? And this is in the States. The largest of this breed lives in North America. It lives in burrows, feeds on insects. Apparently, some people liked it enough to make it the state blank. What am I? No guesses, guys? The noble false widow? I'm not sure where it lives. No answers for this next one, huh? A dead one. It is called a Carolina wolf spider. And they made it their state spider. Yuck. This next one is freaky, freaky, freaky. I don't like it. I like to live in dark places. Keep out of way of humans. Only coming out at night. I'm also known as a violin. I can damage blood vessels and potentially kill you. What am I? Any guesses on that one, guys? Did I lose everybody? I feel like I've lost you guys. Oh no. Did I lose you guys? My chat died. All right. I'm going to just tell you guys the last here. If the chat died, you guys can still hear me, I hope, though. Okay, you guys can still hear me, just my chat died. I like to live in dark places. Keep out of the way of humans, only coming out at night. I am also known as a violin. I can damage blood vessels and potentially kill you. What am I? The correct answer was a brown recluse spider. Yucky. Number 4. Named for its nifty means of movement, anti-venom is widely available, but I can still kill you. I am found in U.S. and across Mexican deserts. What am I? And the correct answer would be a Sidewinder snake. Let's see if I can. There we go. Now I can see some of your guys' comments. You're not sleeping tonight. Oh, snakes. Yep, this one was a sidewinder snake. All right. Now, I have a couple of questions for you guys. Do you like trivia better on Mondays or on Saturdays? I know I had one person ask me to go back to Thursday. If I go back to Thursday at 6, that not knocks him out, but that would be taking away from Matt's time. And I really don't want to take away from Matt's time. Matt is doing really good, and I don't want to do that. I see you guys saying on Mondays. Okay. So we will stick with Mondays then for trivia. Second question. What categories would you guys like for next Monday? Or would you like me to just pick 5 or 6, 7 different categories? Seems like 7 categories is about an hour to hour and 15 minutes. Hairstyles, dairy farms, again, you rocked at that category. I can do some more of that. Surprise us. Biggest tourist attractions by state. Cars. All right, so cars. Biggest tourist attractions by car or by state. Mondays are good. Birdies, movies. Mishi will pop up in about 10 minutes. That gives us time to go dehydrate, rehydrate, grab a snack, all that good stuff. All right, so I have some of your guys's categories, and then I'll pick a few categories. Mishi, I even bought new PJs just for special occasion. See? Hello Kitty. And I bought them just for your PJ pop-up, girlfriend. So 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 my time. No more spiders and snakes. I agree, because I don't do spiders at all. Jerry's got on her penguin PJs. You second that one? Yes, definitely no more spiders and snakes. Mishi loves it. Until a big old brown recluse claws into bed with you tonight. Or you see a sidewinder snake. Eek. No thank you. All right, guys. I had an amazing time. I love it when you guys come hang out with me. I love doing trivia. 2 weeks in a row, guys. I'm proud of myself for doing that 2 weeks in a row. We will definitely stick with Mondays. So I will see you guys all again for trivia next week, Monday. I will come up with 7 categories. Hopefully, I will see most all of you guys in a couple of hours or so, an hour or so over at Mishi's. Deb, I am so glad you were able to make it. Thank you, Lacey, for being here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Stay safe, stay crafty, spread lots of love. We need it in the world. And I will see you guys all over at Mishi's. Mwah. Love you guys. Good night.